Good morning. It's morning on a Wednesday. This is a Renee Report. So I've been trying to do where I'll do a podcast and then I do a visual Renee Report about what I talked about. So anyways, I'm Renee. I talk about entertainment stuff, what to watch, things to watch on YouTube, which is why I don't have my makeup on, because I'm going to talk about Bailey Sarian, who is amazing. I have a whole thing about her I'm going to talk about. And she does her makeup while she's talking. So she's inspired me for this video. Also, I'm a little lazy and I have to get ready anyway. So if you want to know the products I'm using, just ask me. I'm not going to post them. Anyway, so I recorded a podcast. I'm Renee. Did I mention that? Yeah, I'm Renee. So I recorded a podcast. So what I've been wanting to do is do a podcast and then do a visual Renee Report. And I recorded one with my friend Amy Marie. She was on my recent podcast. So you can check that out on SoundCloud and enjoy it, like it, whatever. I feel like there wasn't a lot of listens. So I encourage you to listen to it and like it and all that stuff. I'm not even going to explain what I'm doing. I'm just going to do my makeup. Anyway, so I'm going to talk about what we talked about on the podcast, the recent podcast. So I recorded it on Sunday. So today's Wednesday. To even know, I'm going to post this video on Wednesday. So it'll be same day as is. I just got my eyebrows done. So they look really, really nice. Anyway, so in the podcast, I talked about the Kardashians. So I normally don't talk about the Kardashians because, not that I don't love them. Honestly, I've watched them the whole time they've been on the air and everything. I think they're all so beautiful. Inspire my looks a lot too. My favorite is probably Khloe. I just like Khloe. I think me and her are only a year apart. I like her and Kendall the most because I feel like they're the most genuine, to be honest. And I'm sure a lot of people would agree with me. Anyways, what I talked about on my podcast was there's been a little controversy with Khloe. And basically, she took a picture. So if you ever follow the Kardashians, which maybe you do, maybe you don't, their pictures look very edited, or they use filters, which, who are we kidding? Everyone uses filters, so that's not, bad. I feel like body-wise, they all look very, very tan in their pictures, which I naturally tan, but I, for summer, I do the whole glow, and I have to sit outside for a couple days to get the kind of bronzy tan that I want. And she looks good. I mean, they all look good. They look flawless, which is, great. But, sometimes it's maybe we should see how you guys really look, which I don't really care. I like their filtered look. I like their makeup. I love everything about them. So someone posted about Khloe, an unedited picture of her, which her body still looked good. She just wasn't as bronzy. And I guess it really pissed her off. Even Kim commented, we are going to get rid of this person who posted about it. I didn't really go full-fledged into the story, but basically they shut down the person who posted it, or they did something. But the picture, the unedited picture, is really, really good. Khloe looks good. I really have I would be so proud to post an unedited picture of myself if I looked like her. Her body, you have to keep in mind, she's totally transformed her body. And I didn't think she looked bad before. She was a little bit more curvier than Kim and Kourtney. And, she looked really, really good, so, and she just looks better. And what my friend Amy Marie said was, maybe she's making this all controversy because she wants to stay relevant, because the show is ending. It's ending at the end of this new season. So, and I read that Khloe really didn't want the show to end. She was the most heartbroken by it. But, you know, they're so relevant, or not relevant, but they're so popular in general. Like, I'm sure she can get her. I mean, she had that Revenge Body show, which is pretty good. I liked it. But, like, A-Marie told me, like, she had heard through people she knows that she would be really mean to people. I never saw that in an episode, but if people weren't working hard enough to lose weight, she would, like, kind of tell them, excuse me, I'm drinking coffee, that it was, you know, they need to work harder, which I don't know. If I had a trainer, if Khloe Kardashian was like, you gotta try harder, I would try harder. I mean, I'm like that with working out personally. Like, I'm not a huge workout person, but if I'm gonna do a workout, I try to do it like full strength or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know. I know there's probably episodes I haven't seen where she was probably a little meaner, but I don't know. Anyway, so we talked about that. Like, I'm gonna say throughout this video, listen to the podcast, because it's so nice when I have someone to talk to about stuff. So, and then what do we talk about? Oh, Bailey Sarian. So I'm gonna talk a lot about her. Hopefully I finish all my makeup by the time I'm done with this video. So I don't want to pause too much. I've never done this. I've never done like a get ready kind of video. I do love makeup. I'm a big makeup person. I wasn't very good at makeup probably when I was, I was okay. Like, I mainly, when I was in high school, would do like a little light eyeshadow and like, what did I use? Eyeliner. I never did my eyebrows. Actually, my hair lady, who I've gone to since I was 5, she told me when I was 19 or 18, she was like, I need to do your brows. Or just because I have little eyebrows, so I don't need to do that much, but they were just like bushy and weird looking. So anyways, so I really love makeup. So that's what, you know, I didn't find Bailey. So this is kind of in my what to watch segment. Eventually, well, I have done this where you should watch stuff on YouTube. YouTube videos pop up on Instagram and Facebook. So you usually see clips of like their YouTube channel. Like, you don't see the whole, like Bailey, if you see her pop up on Facebook, I always put way too much. But it'll look good. It highlights the bottom of your eyes. I think this is what it's for. I actually don't know. I have this and I just use it. That's what I use it for. So it like, when you see her on Facebook, it takes off like half of like the intro of her video. So anyways, if you don't know who Bailey Sarian is, you gotta Google her. You can Google her. You can find her on YouTube. She is amazing, and she's very much into like true crime and mystery stories, and she has this whole thing about murder mystery Monday. So every Monday, she skips one Monday a month, which people get really mad at her. Like, it's crazy. You have to follow her on Instagram. Like, she gets like mean like comments because she didn't post that day. I'm like, you need a break. Anyway, every Monday she puts on her makeup, as I'm doing right now. So that's why I'm doing it. And she talks about some mystery or some murder that's she's been reading about or researching, and they're usually pretty good. So the one I talked about on my podcast was the corn rake murder. So a corn rake, you know, it's like a hay rake. That's what it really is. So this woman, she died by a corn rake being in her back, and they don't know if it was like the husband got, spoiler alert, so the husband got arrested for murdering her. But you need to watch Bailey's episode of it because she really goes into detail about what happened. And basically this woman was murdered. That's what it come to find out. And it could have been an accident. She could have just fell on that rake. Anyways, stories like that. Actually, the most recent Monday, Murder Mystery Monday, was really a good story. I don't like to watch her stories at night because they'll give me nightmares. I can't watch anything scary at night because I even dream about whatever I watch before I go to bed. Anyway, so this recent one, a woman got murdered in her house. Murdered and the house burned down. And the husband wasn't arrested. And it looked like he probably did it. So that's what I mean. Like, I love Bailey. She's fun to watch, especially if you want like a quick synopsis of like a story. Like, sometimes I think the longest one I've seen of her is like 45 minutes. So it's not too bad. But yeah, you gotta watch Bailey Sarian. She's just so, I don't know. I just really, really like her. I really want to be friends with her. I know she's really busy. I try to tag her and stuff. I don't know if I could tag her in this. I probably can't. I don't know how. That's pretty much it. She's just really entertaining. I just feel like, there's so many true crime shows that are out there and everybody's obsessed with them. Like, I had this whole thing in the summer where I was obsessed with the Golden State Killer, the Golden State Killer, which it was a docu-series on HBO. You know who Patton Oswalt is? He's an actor. He's been in a lot of things. His wife, basically wrote a book about trying to get this guy. She unfortunately passed away before they found the killer, and they actually did through DNA. So a lot of serial killers who have been never been caught in the last 50 to 30 years. Now DNA is helping these police officers too, or these FBI, everybody, to find them. And that's what Bailey talks about. She talks about a lot of these crazy serial killers. So it's just, I just really love to promote her because I just think she's such a good, she's a good, I don't know. She's a good entertainer. I mean, I hope I could be as good as her one day on video. But anyway, so she does makeup while she's talking about this. So you can, she posts what she is using. And yeah, she's just amazing. So we talked about that. And then we talked about what Amory does. So I'm not going to go into detail about what Amory does. She's a Reiki master. She's basically a spiritual healer. And she works out of Manteca. I went to a session with her. I describe it as if you want therapy and spiritual stuff, to feel good. If you're going through stress or turmoil or anything, she's amazing. So, but you have to listen to the podcast. You have to listen to it to really know what she does. So it's very entertaining. You got to listen to my podcast. I have so many episodes of just me talking, but in the last few months, I've had both my brothers on, my husband, and yeah. Anyways, I can't do eye and lipstick while I'm talking, so this will end the report. I will post a picture of what I actually look like with all my makeup done. But thank you so much for watching. This was kind of fun. I'm not confident enough to finish my makeup. But yeah, listen to the podcast, Renee Unedited. It's on SoundCloud. I will post it up again. And follow and subscribe. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. P.S. I thought I would pop on and show you my final look. So this was a lot of fun. So yeah, I won't be putting on makeup as I talk because I feel like I can only just do the main, but eyes and lips, I can't do it and talk. So anyways, just don't forget to listen to the podcast, Renee Unedited. I'm going to post it again, and like and subscribe to this video. Hopefully I'm going to start doing Renee Reports every week. I am going to record a podcast this Sunday because I have a great idea. So probably another one next week. But thank you so much for watching. And yeah, again, like I said, have a great day.